Hi, everyone. I'm Nancy.
And I'm Stephanie.
And if you enjoy our show, please like and subscribe.
And hit that notification bell.
We're also on Instagram at TWiN, and you can also find us on X. Today we have a very special guest. He is fresh off playing golf from Henderson, Nevada. He had to come home early, unfortunately, because like his daughter, his wife is also a klutz. And unfortunately fell during pickleball and hurt her arm. Don't worry, she's okay. And I said, hey, Dad, I know you thought you were going to be down in Henderson this week playing golf and living it up. But instead, would you like to come by and say hi to everyone and finally get down to the bottom of some photos that I've been saying for a year now when the story first came out, there's something fishy. Now, before we even bring him on, we don't need to tell you guys his extensive background and his credentials, but we also don't need to tell you that this is speculation. This is his opinion. This is our opinion.
First Amendment.
We are not telling you guys in any way, shape, or form that this is the gospel truth and this for sure is real. This is just all opinion, okay? Mm-hmm. I know we don't need to tell you guys that, but just in case ATF or AFP or whatever the hell they were is watching the show.
They got ya.
Yeah, you guys know that this is our opinion. Okay. Without further ado, let's bring on the unsinkable Kirk Sidley. Okay, there he is. There he is.
Where's Merv? Where's Merv?
All right, thanks for coming by. Always appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate
here daily.
Well, I well, quite a bit. I like to in my semi-retirement, I like to help people out, especially my daughters. And Nancy's in the middle of the remodel, and Stephanie's in the middle of taking care of her house because she's had guests recently.
Dad, what do you call my house now?
It's the money pit.
The money pit. The money pit. Okay, let me show Dad because I haven't shown. Dad, can you believe you have two daughters now that have to wear glasses? We don't wear glasses to look cool anymore.
It's got to be hereditary.
Like we have to wear them now in order to read.
It's got to be hereditary.
I'm so sorry, Dad. Okay, so this all started when this picture made its appearance in a merch ad for Powder Mountain in Utah.
Yes.
This was the article, and I just want to get people back up to speed because it's been a while since we've talked about this. Meghan Markle enjoyed a lavish winter getaway with her friends at the ritzy Powder Mountain Ski Resort in Utah.
Merch.
And we later found out that Ted Sarandos owns a piece of the resort.
Yep.
And it was a merching thing. The Kardashians do it all the time.
Yep.
She supposedly went there with her friend Heather Dorak and Kelly Zeiflin, both who had been on With Love Meghan. Dad, I know you don't know that because you don't watch With Love Meghan, but they were. No. She was also merching the obscenely cruel Montclair brand, which is just like Canada Goose, even worse.
They kill foxes.
So
I like foxes.
It's terrible. Right. Kelly Zeiflin and Heather, what they did was they put the pictures up on their Instagram page, but then page 6 picked it up. They then showed pictures of the mountain. Like I said, guys, we said at the time, if you want to look up the old episode, we said at the time this was merching Powder Mountain in Utah. Yeah. They showed the beautiful, if you're rich like this, you can go, go down there and you can be like Meghan Markle.
Wow.
And there's the beautiful Powder Mountain. And they were kind enough, the article, to give us the website, Dad. So if we want to go
nice
stay, isn't that nice? So that's what,
did they get something if you click on it?
Yeah.
Or rent a room there?
Well, what my favorite part of the article,
$500 a night.
My favorite article about it was when they say, either way, Powder Mountain makes for a perfect escape for the Sussexes who value privacy and freedom.
Oh, wow.
Oh, good.
Isn't that great? This was the only picture of Meghan. The girls put the pictures up on their Instagram page and they were having fun. They showed their kids, they showed their husbands, but apparently Meghan brought Archie and Betty and not Harry on this trip. And this is the only photo that was produced that was proof Meghan was there. The girls were apparently snowshoeing,
Yes.
which you know about.
Oh,
You
yeah.
are a skier.
I was,
And
yes.
Kelly Zeiflin, who's a model, maybe she was bending down a little bit, but we know Meghan's height.
Well, the first thing I saw when I looked at this, and you again, I'm doing this strictly from forensic,
Non-biased.
yeah, but non-biased. Just you know, I'm in the I've been in the photo business a long time, and the first thing that I saw in this was she sprouted up about 6 inches since the last time I saw her, because she's a little bit
It's
taller.
about
Yeah.
my height.
And you know, she could be standing on a bunch of snow, but mostly when people take a picture, they always try to level it out. You know, I mean, I've taken a lot of photos. I've dealt with a lot of photos. Number two, when you told me this was the only photo, I got very suspicious, because, you know, usually when someone would have an outing like this, there'd be a lot of different photos that would be coming out. You know, certainly she would probably want to okay any of them. But
Well, since it was a marching trip,
yeah,
too,
but
it wasn't.
but still,
it wasn't
but
for
still,
pleasure.
you would think others would come out. And then the other thing that was a little bit funny about it is the fact that her friends had some photos and some selfies and things, and she wasn't in any of them.
Yeah. So, would you like to see one of them, Dad?
Yeah. Well, this one, you had me look at this one.
One of them, but the girls put these pictures up all over their pages.
And you can tell this is a real deal just looking at it. Number one,
The selfie.
well, yeah, it's a selfie, but look at the top of her hat, the girl on the left. See how those little things are sprouting up there?
Yes.
Those are little fibers from her
Wow.
cap and threads.
Yeah.
And you look at that and you say, and see, if it
That's
were
amazing.
if it were placed,
Yeah.
it would be just smooth as can be.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they can't, they couldn't go in there and trace each one. So this is the real deal. And then you can tell the exposure on both of their faces, and very similar, and the sharpness is
The
there.
exposure. Now, that's what's interesting. Let's go back to the first one. The
Wow.
exposure to me in this one, Meghan looks different.
Well, if you go, let me just tell you, if you go up close on these three of them, you look at them, and if you look at them really closely, Meghan's exposures is a little bit less, you know, than the other ones. And if you zoom in on them, you can also see a couple other things that are kind of interesting. Number one, her face is less sharp than the other ones. Okay. And that's a real subtle thing. And then if you look at her ski cap, look at her ski cap on the left there. If you zoom up and you see around her ski cap and on her right shoulder, it looks like there's almost a line that goes along. This looks like it was put in. It was cut and pasted into there next to those two girls. I think there maybe was another person there, or quite possibly she was looking over at someone else, and it just happened to be an opportune time to take the shot.
Jeez.
But if you look at it, and then you look at the girl on the right, you look at her hat, no line on her face, no line on anything else.
Wow.
But that's just my opinion. It looks like there's a high probability, and this is my opinion, that picture on the left of Meghan was cut and pasted in there, and it was done somewhere else. And also, you know, you can tell by the exposure, her sunglasses look different as far as the glare and everything. Just little things. Those are little subtle things that you find out when you're dealing with forensics of a photo. Zoom up on her nose, you can see where there's a good possibility that those glasses, they could have been changed, the lenses in the front, and it could have been, see that little line there? See, and if you look at that little line there, that could indicate the possibility that those glasses were put on later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
And now, was she merching sunglasses that day?
She was merching the Montclair. I'm sure she was.
Yeah, I'm just saying it could have been.
But the outfit was being merched.
My opinion, that photo of hers
Yeah.
was very much manipulated before it was put in there. And I think there's a high probability that it was stuck in there. And that's just my opinion.
In your opinion.
Yeah.
Moving on, and if we look a little different, it's because the dogs need a little potty break. But moving on, Dad, I don't think you were subjected to part 2 of With Love, Meghan.
No, I just took a quick look at it, and I decided.
did?
Well, no, I just flipped it on
Oh,
for about
God.
2 minutes.
I'm so
I said,
sorry.
this is not for me.
Yeah, Dad, it's like
'cause
watching The Ring.
Well, I watched the first one you guys did a critique on, and I watched more of it because you were
Yeah.
Well,
Remember
we
you were
were
doing-
on Dan Wooten.
and Dan Wooten. Yeah, Dan Wooten, you did a
Yeah,
great
so
job.
you didn't have to watch it. You
No,
just got all the stuff
after
there.
you
Stay
guys
up all
after you
night.
guys did it, I did have to.
Okay, so during part 2 of With Love, Megan, she had the blonde on the show,
Mhm.
Heather Dorek.
Okay,
And
that was in the ski picture, right?
yes, she
Okay,
was the
yeah.
blonde. And during the show,
Yeah.
you got a shot of the Utah picture again of
Mhm.
her and Heather. They put this shot up of her and Heather, and we get the Utah picture again. So
Yes.
it's like, oh wow, okay, well, Megan's really going for it. So Heather is short. We have seen Heather and Megan next to each other,
Yes.
and she is shorter than Megan.
Mhm.
But the way Megan is crouching down, that's what's funny to me because she's not that much shorter than Megan. So disclaimer, they didn't release an official picture, but this was the shot we saw on the show. Dad,
Yeah.
can you please give us your opinion on, you're already laughing, on what you think
Funny.
happened in this picture?
Well, I mean, I got to tell you, see I think this whole picture was done in pieces. You know, just look at the white lines around Megan's cap up there in the top.
Yeah.
See that was definitely cut in there. See her arms. You know, her right arm. If you zoom in on that, it was definitely put in there. You know, I mean, I mean, in my opinion, it was totally put in there. And look at the face on Megan when you blow it up. You can't even tell who that is.
We're hoping that Megan will prove us wrong and release the actual picture.
Yeah.
Because that would be interesting if she actually did that. Prove us wrong.
But the way it looks like it was just something put together. And, you know, there's literally no, even though they're both wearing black, there's no separation. But even in a video shot, there should be some separation between them. It's like it was
I know. I would have
screenshot.
never thought that.
Yeah, and that's why the quality is so poor. But you can definitely see that it just doesn't add up. You know, as
Yeah.
far as
No,
as
you're
far as the
right.
lines and stuff. And that's my
amazing.
opinion.
I know,
you know,
it's your, yeah.
and again, I have no vendetta against her or anybody else.
No,
but
I know.
but
Well, obviously. God.
right.
You don't even know who she is.
You know what? I got to be honest
You
with
know?
you. Until you guys started doing the show, I could have sat next to her on an airplane. I would have never.
Yeah,
been
You
I
never know.
Well, Dad, that's impossible because she's so famous.
fly a lot for our business, and as you guys know, when you were little, and I'd fly across the country, do a lot of red eyes, and I was next to I can't think of the lady's name, but she was a newscaster. I think Katie Couric.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
Yeah,
Katie.
I was in
Yeah.
a first class seat. I got upgraded.
That's
You don't have to
amazing.
explain what
Yeah,
you
I
did.
got
You were
up-
a businessman.
I got upgraded,
We all get it. Yeah.
and I didn't know who
It's
she was
points,
until
it's
after
miles,
after I got
miles.
off the airplane. A guy 2 rows back who was kind of an acquaintance says, "Boy, wasn't that kind of neat sitting next to Katie Couric?" And I says, "Who?" He says, "Katie Couric. She's a news person."
Yeah.
Which I hardly ever watched the
Dad,
news
do you
back
know
then.
that she's like in cahoots now with Harry and Meghan? She's part of
Oh, I
that
don't know about
Aspen
that.
Institute. They're trying to censor everybody. They
Wow.
want they're pro censorship. But
I'm not pro
Yeah,
censorship.
so
Oh, I know you're not.
yeah, well, obviously not.
Yeah.
Meghan and Harry, you guys are missing out on this. Look how nice it is to have a relationship with your family. Now, I'm not saying this to
Wow.
everybody out there. Sometimes, yeah, families, it's hard to get along. People do screw up. But you know what? I can't see King Charles and Thomas Markle Sr. doing something that bad that you guys have accused them already. So basically, you're not talking to your dad because he set up paparazzi pictures, which I got to be honest with you, Megan, I think you set those pictures up because you sent the same pictures up for your mom, Doria, and you didn't get mad at her, allegedly. And then
Yeah.
King Charles didn't deserve any of that stuff. You basically just I would never write a book. I mean, good Lord.
Well,
Can I
So-
say something?
Good
yeah.
Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I say something?
Yes.
If Harry could listen to me or Megan listen to
She's
me,
watching, Dad.
Yeah, she's
I'll
watching.
make up with your father. Okay, whatever it takes.
Make up.
Be a better person. Harry, please make up with your father and your brother if it's a mea culpa you got to do,
He
life
would have
is too short.
Dad, he would have
Life
to
is-
apologize.
Well,
Dad, you're going way too easy on him. Him
Well, no,
saying,
no.
"Well, I'll just start talking to
No,
Keith."
no, no,
Charles."
no,
Dad
no,
talk.
No, but that bothers
Let Dad
me.
talk.
No,
Sorry.
I'm trying to say if the guy, if you truly want to do it, an apology or whatever it takes,
He needs to apologize.
and make it happen. Do it. I know if I could have my father back for 10 minutes, I'd be the happiest guy in the world. I'll be honest with you. I lost my father when I was younger,
He was young.
and I'll tell you what, it's not worth it, you guys, at all to have this go on. And you have to make the step forward. And if it's whatever you have to do it.
He screwed up.
Okay, I know he did. Of course, I know he did.
Yeah.
It. Of course he did.
Because
it.
it
I
doesn't
saw him
matter,
wearing. I
like-
saw him wearing the mic during the coronation or whatever the hell it was.
It was the funeral, the Queen's funeral.
The Queen's funeral. I mean,
allegedly.
but allegedly, yeah. I mean, and all this and his attitude and everything. I mean, good God, I just.
We
don't-
just put down on the spot. This is his actual opinion, and I'm really glad we were able to talk to you about this.
I'm not a royal follower, or anything like this. But I'll tell you what, the other thing that they did is accusing, the royal family. And again, I'm just an outsider on all this
You're right.
of racism.
Yes.
For God's sakes,
My
there's
God.
nobody on that planet that was less racist than Queen Elizabeth II. I read books about her
Yes.
before all this happened. Queen Elizabeth has stood for her parents and all this, and there's, when they brought that up, it was just like an impossibility. It's like saying that snow.
Grandma's racist.
Yeah, your grandmother was one of the sweetest people in the world, and she followed the royals. She
Mhm.
followed, she respected them, and all that. And so that deserves an apology. And that was that all. I saw the Oprah thing, and again, I'm
We
bringing up
all
stuff.
saw the Oprah
No,
thing.
but I saw and the thing that stuck
Yeah.
out was the fact that they would
Calls you
bring
that.
that up, and all it was playing the race card. That, in my opinion.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
enough. I'm not
Enough is enough. Today's animal rescue is Zeb's Wish Sanctuary. Zeb's works with a variety of animals with varying needs. Some of them comes to them with to live out their days at the sanctuary, and others go to be adopted out. This really focuses on horses mostly. Ever since we did that horse rescue, I was reading more about how horses are shipped to Canada for
Mhm.
meat.
Ooh.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So now I do. So now I'm just very passionate about making sure that they don't go do that.
I love
And
horses.
these people are one of the people that are trying to stop the slaughter of that. Canadians, why are you guys eating that? What's wrong with you? I got to talk to my boyfriend tonight about
Hope he's
that.
not
I
eating
don't know.
horse meat.
He's
Dad,
not.
Dad,
He's
Dad,
definitely
hit
not
it.
doing. Oh, I
Dad,
said
hit
the
it.
word. Yeah. Okay, guys. Dad, why don't you close out the show?
What would I say?
Why don't we
See
play
you tomorrow.
our theme song since
Oh.
you've never done it with
Sure,
us? You can
okay.
dance to it, okay?
I'll do it.
We will see you tomorrow, guys. Have a great night. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for putting up with.
Dad. Go, Dad. Yeah.